Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here. Now, you can see that from all the Blu-ray and DVDs of Sailor Moon that I got since I first started getting them in 2020 and reached all the way up to this year. So first off, there's Sailor Moon Part 1 and Part 2, which is the first season. Sailor Moon R Part 1 and 2, also known as Season 2. Sailor Moon R, the movie. Sailor Moon S Part 1 and Part 2, also known as Season 3. Sailor Moon S, the movie. Sailor Moon Super S, also known as Season 4, Part 1 and 2. Sailor Moon Super S, the movie. Sailor Moon Sailor Stars Part 1. And finally, here it is, everyone. The last one from 2019. This is Sailor Moon Sailor Stars Part 2. Here we are, everyone. The last part of the 5th season of Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon Sailor Stars Part 2. Which you can see right here. That says Season 5 Part 2. So, I got this at Amazon along with the first part. And like how me and my dad did. We split the money. I split mine. He split his. And, well, he was a bit all, you know, which I'm not going to say. So I forgot to mention that they released Sailor Moon Sailor Stars on Blu-ray and DVD. They released Part 1 in June of 2019, when the year that Godzilla 2 the monsters came, and they released the final part here in November before Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker came. Which is awesome. And when Viz Media actually planned to release this would actually complete the classic Sailor Moon. Man, it's really amazing. Since they started off on releasing Sailor Moon on Blu-ray and DVD in late 2014 and all the way up to 2019. Wow. That's a lot of years that they went through just to get them all fully remastered and all the episodes uncut. This is totally amazing. Now, I actually heard that back in 2022, which is the year for the 30th anniversary of Sailor Moon and the 30th anniversary of Kirby and the 30th anniversary of Cartoon Network, I actually saw a trailer of the first season actually being released on Blu-ray. I actually saw videos of that on YouTube, and it does look nice, and the menus look way different than the original, and you might be wondering if I'm going to get them. Well, the answer is no, because I already have Sailor Moon the first season on Blu-ray and DVD, and they released the second season on Blu-ray too, but I already have it on Blu-ray plus DVD, so I don't need it because I just stick with the Blu-ray plus DVD combo packs because it's the best thing. But I'm still excited for Sailor Moon Cosmos, the movie, to come this year, and I just hope someday that Viz Media would actually release Sailor Moon Eternal, the movie, on Blu-ray and DVD in the future, because that would be great. So that way, that concludes the 4th season of Sailor Moon Crystal, which I'll talk about soon. So let's take a good look at this. There's the front cover here. Look, it looks really, really, really good. There's the Sailor Guardians and the Sailor Outer Guardians. Nice. Here's the spine. Looks good. And here's the back. There's Chibi Chibi. Man, she looks so cute. Yep, it has the cast interviews, art gallery, trailers, and the opening and ending songs. You know I love trailers, especially the movie trailers. Yep, and I believe this part here, after saying that, it says Usagi hasn't realized that Sia, Yaten, and Taiki are the Sailor Starlights. So yeah, so that's what they are. They are the Sailor Starlights. And what they do is to fight off this evil. And I believe they actually do help Sailor Moon and the rest on fighting off these monsters. I mean, even though they never realize that they are the Sailor Starlights, but they are really good friends with Usagi and the others. Really good friends. Like Hiroka, Michiru, Setsuna, and Hotaru. Really nice. There's Toei Animation. And there's Warner Brothers. And see, it has the last 17 episodes, which goes from 184 to 200. Yes, 200 episodes of this anime. This show's been running for 5 years. And I'm really proud of it. Now, let's get this open. Man, I can't believe it. With my very own eyes, it's been so many years, and they did a really good job. Come on. Ugh, there we go. And now, let's get the slip off the case, and it's actually the same thing. Nice. There's a few more here. And let's open and see. Alright, so here's the Blu-ray discs. So there's disc 1, disc 2, and 3. And the DVDs. There's disc 1, and finally disc 2 and 3. So this concludes. So that's all of them, everyone. And I know that you've been saying that I should actually show all of you the back art on all of them. Oh, hang on. There we go. Like you said, and as I was saying, so all of you've been saying that you want me to show you all of the back art on these. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Since I finally got the 5th and final season, it's time to show you all the back arts. But I'm not gonna include the 3 Sailor Moon movies because they don't have any back art. They're just all plain white and behind. But only the 5 seasons do. Oh, and before I do, let me just get the first the limited edition set here and get this leather box out of here. Leather box. Goodbye. It just hits on the wow, the side of a wood of the bed. Anyways, get this in, and there we go. Look at that. That's all of them, everyone. So that completes the 5th season. And now, time for me to show all of you the back art on all 5 seasons. Alright, let's start off with the first season. So, first off is part 1. So the back art is actually right here. Let me get it out and see. Look at that. There's Queen Beryl and her 2 henchmen, Jadeite and Nephrite. Looks like that Zoisite and Kunzite were not added on here because they actually appeared in the later episodes of this, but they appear a lot later on. So that's the first one there. And next up is part 2. So here's part 2. And let's get the back art out of here. Alright. And here it is. There's Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Mask, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter, and Sailor Venus up at the Silver Millennium on the moon. It looks really, really lovely. So, that's the first season that shows all the back art of this. Next up is season 2. Next up is season 2. So here it is. it's the Black Moon Clan here. Looks really nice. It actually shows this. I believe it actually showed this kind of art here on a calendar that I actually still have, and it looks really good. And now part 2. Let me grab it. Alright, so here's part 2. And get the back art, get this out. Ooh, it's a bit tight. I wonder why. Oh, the sticker. Wow. That is I don't know why they do that, but let me take time to get the sticker off, everyone. Alright, so I had to rip the part of the tag on the back to get the perfect opening, and here it is. There's some nice back art. there's Sailor Moon and the other Sailor Guardians with Sailor Pluto hair. This is the way when they're going to Crystal Tokyo, which is the future, of course. Wow, looks lovely. That's all the art, back art for the second season. Next up is season 3. Next up, Sailor Moon S, which is season 3. Starting off with part 1 here. Alright, so first off, here's the back art for part 1, and it looks really nice. There's the Death Busters there. And there's Professor Tomo in the middle. Wow. Looks really nice. And now, part 2. Alright, so here's the back art. Let me pull it out. There we go. And there they are, the Sailor Guardians and the Sailor Outer Guardians. All together. That is so nice. I gotta say, the way how Viz Media and Funimation have been doing this, I would say I would give the back art that they made a 10 out of 10, because they're awesome. And now, season 4 is next. Here we go, season 4. Starting off with part 1 here. Hold on. Excuse me. Here's the back art of this, and it looks really, really good. There's the Amazon trio there: Hawk's Eye, Tiger's Eye, and Fish's Eye. Yep. This is that's the circus that they're in. All right, now for part 2. Here we go. Alright. There's the back art, and there's the Sailor Guardians, along with Pegasus. Nice. And it looks really lovely. There's Tokyo in the background, the buildings, and the Tokyo Tower. And a nice, beautiful rainbow. Looks really good. So, that's the 4th one. Next up, last but not least, season 5. Here we go, everyone. The 5th and final season. That will have some back art. Starting off with part 1. So let's get this out. Oh, look at that. Nice. There's Galaxa there, along with her female head. Well, I don't know their henchmen, because henchmen are like guys and stuff, but I don't know what they... I already know their names, but this looks really nice. And now, part 2. Oh, yeah, cameras keep going out of focus, which is a pain in the butt. And now, here we go. There it is, everyone. There's Sailor Moon in the middle, along with Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Venus, and Sailor Mercury on the left, and Sailor Uranus, Sailor Neptune, Sailor Pluto, and Sailor Saturn on the right. And Cheepy Cheepy's right there too, with Sailor Moon. This looks so nice. So, looks like that concludes all the back art, everyone. That's about it, everyone. This concludes the classic Sailor Moon from 1992 to 1997. All 200 episodes, fully remastered and uncut for the very first time in the US, along with the 3 movies. I want to give this a 10 out of 10. And I want to say that Viz Media did a fantastic job. So a thumbs up for that, and a thumbs up for the like. And man, I got nothing to say, but I gotta say, I really love the classic Sailor Moon. I can't believe I actually watched Sailor Moon for the very first time in 2019 with Sailor Moon R, the movie. I mean, I actually did see a clip of it from this YouTuber who did a video called Top 10 Anime Character anime newcomers, and that's when I noticed about Sailor Moon. Man, I can't believe it. And just to be honest, I'm just glad that all the 200 episodes here are now here in the US for the first time ever since Viz Media streamed them on their website. Man, it's really amazing, everyone. I mean, I'm just glad I used all my money to get all of them. Well, plus, one that my mom got me on Christmas, which is Sailor Moon Super S the movie. And just to be honest, I'm glad Viz Media did a really great job. And you might be wondering what I'm doing next. Well, like I said before, I'm planning to do the Sailor Moon 2014 reboot, which will be coming soon. And just to be honest, everyone, I'm just glad that Sailor Moon was a big thing in the 90s. When it came here to the US in 95, even though I never watched it, because I was too young to understand about these anime girls, well, you know, I'm not just going to say that much, but you know what I mean. I mean, there were like, all 200 episodes were never here in the US for the first time back then, and the scenes that are from the original Japanese were cut out. And the original English dub, I would find that a bit terrible, but the redub here looks way better. I mean, new American voice actors who are younger, it's amazing. And I'm just glad that they actually use all the music from the original, but redubbed, of course. I'm just glad that they did a good job. So coming up is the 2014 reboot. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Don't hit the dislike button, because you know I don't like dislike buttons, because the dislike button is now gone. Just hit the like button, everyone, and send some comments. And don't forget to hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. And once again, thank you Viz Media for releasing the classic Sailor Moon. Peace out, everyone. Bye.